We're back, man. We're back.
Yeah, we back. You
Fifth
know,
Wall Circle of Life. We're back. We have a new guest. For the
Amirah
second
Palmer.
half. Yes. What's her name?
Amirah Palmer,
Okay.
the Queen of Skate.
Okay. It's Queen of Skate. Welcome to the show, Amirah.
Thank you. Thank
Get some
you.
hand
Pleasure.
claps for Amirah right quick. There you go. Appreciate that, G. Appreciate it. So give the people a little description of yourself and what you do.
I am an author, and I produce the series, The Evolution of Skating, and it is a book it outlines the journey of people, their journeys through roller skating. So when you fell in love with roller skating and what it means to you. So there's 25 different authors in every volume. Currently, I have 5 volumes. Volume 6 will be out on December 16th. And we're just telling our story, our truth. We're recording our history about roller skating.
I like that.
I love it.
I like it.
So earlier I asked you, when did you start skating?
I started skating at 5.
And when did you fall in love?
I fell in love with roller skating probably at maybe like 35.
35.
35,
35 now, huh?
yeah. I am. Thank you.
So you,
Oh, that was,
I
I was
just
35
fell in
for a
love.
so
long
like you
time.
just fell in
fell in
love,
love.
wrote 25 books, hit the radio station, put on events.
Yes,
Speaking
fall
of events,
hard.
speaking of events, you have an event coming up, right?
I do. November 19th, we're featuring Little Kiki at Bourbon Street Daiquiris from 7 to 11. So come out and join us. And
Where's
then
it?
after the event, we'll be roller skating at Bear Creek Roller Skating Rink from 10:30 to 2.
Okay, where's it gonna be at one more time?
Which one? Both?
Both.
Bourbon Street Daiquiris from 7 to 11 and Bear Creek Roller Skating Rink from 10:30 to 2.
Got you. I'm gonna come to that roller skating thing.
You see the host of the Fifth Wall Circle of Life podcast in there? One of us will be on skates for sure.
I'm gonna be on them
For
skates.
sure.
Be on them
The other
skates.
one ain't sacked up yet.
We got you. Flame
Alright.
got you. Flame is
They still got the
professional
look.
roller
They got
skater.
the look.
We still got it.
Come on, man. I'm
There
there.
you go.
Yeah. Yeah. I done hand out plenty of those things. I know how they work.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Where
there
you
have
from? Where you from?
I'm from San Antonio, Texas.
Okay. How long have you been in Houston?
About 15 years.
Oh, okay.
it. What do you like about Houston?
The money.
There's a lot of grinding out there.
There we go.
A lot of grinding, a lot of opportunities.
What's your main grind now?
I do passports and visas. So I do expedited
Oh, so you still with
passports
that?
and visas. Yes, I did
Ain't
that
slowed
outside
down
of the
at all.
military. Yes. So if you're in need of a passport and a quick turnaround, then
Yeah.
just hit me up and I take care of you.
Did I hear you mention military or something?
I am a veteran, an Army veteran.
Cool. Appreciate your service.
Thank you for yours.
Yes.
Let's talk about these books, please. Which one's the first one? Can we hold up the first one?
The first one would be the let me see. Yeah, no, that's 2. No, the one with this one is all the way to your, in front of you, Trill. I'm with the Trill.
Right here?
One more.
Right here?
That's first. Yeah.
This is the first book right here.
That is the first book. Yeah, that's the start of this history in the making.
So in these books, we have stories like what?
Every person that they tell their own individual story, and the thought behind it is that, I had a podcast myself, and I was doing interviews, and I thought, like, what if they take this away? Like, our history's going to be gone because we don't own the internet. At any point in time, YouTube can say, like, I don't want you on there, or the internet could go away. So how do we record this history? So I thought, we need to record it. So I found a publishing company and started having the people that did the interviews with me to write their stories so that we can have it in history for forever. So it's their legacies living on. So it's just to record our history because urban roller skating is not recorded. We've been underground for so many years, but we are kind of like the rap in the world. We are the rap in skating.
Yeah.
Right.
Because, all of the industries, they come to us, we make something great, and then they take it and give it to others in the other communities.
Right.
So I didn't want that to happen to us. I reached out to a lot of people One of those being Ice from Philly. He's one of the OGs in roller skating.
Yeah.
And I told him my ID, and he was like, well, that's kind of lofty. But if you say so, we're going to make it happen. So he started calling people up and said, hey, look, she has a great idea. We're going to record history. No one has ever done it. Let's do this. And so we did it. And now I'm 5 books in.
Right. This is amazing.
Yeah.
It really is. So, with the skating, what are the top black rinks in America?
There's only 1% in black rinks in America.
Wow.
1% of black-owned rinks.
Out of all these skating rinks, it's only 1%.
1%. And actually in Houston, there are 2 rinks, Lockwood, and we had the People's Rink. Yeah. Lockwood is still standing. The People's Rink, they're going through some kind of reorganization at this moment. Yeah. But those are only 2.
That's where we grew up.
Why do you think that is?
It's very expensive. It's very expensive. Running a roller rink is not. It's an act of love. It's not one of those money making ventures, because most people that have been in the business, and it's been generational. It's mostly been white people. They have the money to keep up the.
Right.
I
understand.
The upkeep of the rinks is not cheap. Floors are $10,000-$20,000. Just the floor, maintenance of the floor. Yeah. If you have a wood floor, it's very expensive. I mean, for adult skating, I can say that we don't really spend a lot of money. We come there to skate. We're not going to buy no hot dogs. We're not going to buy no stuff at the snack bar. We come to roll.
Right.
So when you have an adult roller skating, you don't really benefit from it. Whereas children's skating, you have children's parties. Those things bring money. But for those that are in the adult roller skating, it's a little bit more difficult.
There got to be a way to make it work.
There is a whole bunch of ways to make it work. People have been making it work.
Yeah, I'm like, gotta be. Because I've seen y'all skating in some different places.
We skate all over internationally.
Yeah. I'm like, man, okay.
So it's a way to make it work. I think for us in our communities, I think the downfall is a lot of times the rink owners don't have the money for the upkeep of the rink, so we kind of we gravitate to other places that do.
Right.
Right. So, and unfortunately, there just happen to be other owned rinks.
Right. We got to make a little change to that, man.
We do.
For real.
We do. We really do. Like, as a community, I think that's really part of it. We don't put ourselves together because we have the power, because we are the skaters. They own the rinks, but we truly have the power to decide what hours, where we want to go. Because if you don't fix your floor, and if all of us don't come, you're going to lose that money. What you going to do? You're going to fix your floor because you want us to come back.
Right.
But we have to be unified in that, just like we need to be unified in so many other things. So
Absolutely.
I like how you put that, man. Yeah, that's for real. I like that. Anything else?
Talk.
Oh, yeah.
You want to talk?
Hey, you asked me something.
Yeah, what's your name?
Flame.
You a skater?
Big time.
Big time.
Yes,
Big
sir.
time. Okay.
Hold on, Flame.
Yeah.
Okay. You in a group or by yourself?
I'm by myself.
Man, you see the attitude? He by himself.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
Flame.
Nobody come to see Flame. Hear me? So, how long you been?
I've been skating since 16.
When
16.
did you fall in love?
I was 20.
Really?
Yeah. Just because, before I started roller skating, I was into sports. Track, basketball, got caught up in all that. So, but back when I was roller skating, it really wasn't roller skating. We went to dance and do all that stuff.
Everything but skate.
Yeah.
For the girls.
Like we actually had to take our shoes off to go on the skate floor to dance.
Yeah.
And,
I know
it
that.
was a party thing.
I'll put it to you like this. I spent a lot of time at Lockwood Skating Palace, and I don't know how to skate.
Right.
So, yeah, go ahead. I'm
Right.
sorry.
But, when I got older, by 17, 18, I was too young to really even be able to even get in the skating rink because they had an age cap on it. If you weren't 25 and up, back where I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas.
Okay.
I was going to ask you.
Back where I'm from, they put an age cap on it due to because, younger guys didn't know how to interact with older guys, and it was a collision that, But once I got clicked up with the old school guys, they understood that I wasn't that street guy. You know, I was somebody that just wanted to bring change and just wanted to do something different outside of what I grew up around. They let me hang around with them, and they was able to get me in. You know, and now it's like, I mean, it's history now.
Yeah.
You know,
But hold on, Flame.
Okay.
Hold on, man. See, your smile too wide, right? What's your claim to fame, man? Because you got something in your bag that keep the smile this big.
Well, if you knew my story, but like I tell everybody, behind the smile is a story.
Okay.
I come from nothing.
All right, that's why. Okay.
I grew up without a family, without a mama, without a daddy. I'm an orphan child.
Okay.
But I'm blessed.
Yes, sir.
There's no complaints where I come from.
Okay.
My thing is I'm a survivor. Before I am still in the war. I understand that. I won the war, but I'm still in the battle.
Right.
And I understand it in life now as this guy I am now. I ain't always been this guy I am now. It took me to go through the heartache and pain. I never took a loss. I always took a lesson.
Yeah.
And I learned it from the OGs. That's a blessing that very knowledgeable.
Yeah.
And I don't mind taking knowledge from any of the OGs, anybody that's older than me, anybody that's younger than me, because I don't know it all. Right. And I do understand I ain't making 37 years old being this. Right. Because I was told at 25, I wouldn't live to see 25. Just how I grew up, and where I grew up around. But look at me now, and I left Arkansas in 2013, and I never looked back. I go back to visit my peoples but it's like in and out. But now it's like once I seen different trees, different air, different atmosphere, opportunities, it blessed me and showed me something way outdone than what I ever grew up around. Right. It's like, man, this is what I've been missing all my life. It ain't no fairy tale. It ain't just what I see on the movies. It's real life. I'm here, and that's where I'm at. I'm here now. So
salute to you, man. Make the best of it. Make the best of it.
Yeah. Very good. So that's a hell of a story, man. I like
and
that.
that's the purpose of the book too, because skating has meant so much to so many different people.
Right.
It could be a lifesaver. It could just be an activity for you, a release. It could be a lifesaver, and it's very medicinal for a lot of people. Skating is one of the best things for the body. The American Heart Association says skating is one of the better activities for people because it's good for your body, it's good for your heart, it's good for you. It's better than running for your
no impact.
That's a good message for me.
Yeah, so there's just so many benefits to roller skating mentally. Mental health is very deep in the African American community, and that's one of the things that I found in writing the books, that a lot of people have really invested in skating because it is a release. Like when you're rolling, you don't have to think about nothing. You're rolling. You're thinking about what you're doing. Like it's just like one of those things that just keeps you going. You're in the music. You're in the moves. You're not worried about whatever that thing was. So it's one of those things that keeps you sane, so to say.
Time for me to put the skates on.
It might be time.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you.
You sold me right there.
Yeah, but check this out. I'm gonna tell you. I ain't gonna even front. I've been looking into some low speed bearings from the skates.
Hey.
And I'm like, man, that's the only way I can do it because they go too fast for me.
Yeah.
You gonna be out there with the pants and all
I'm
that,
gonna
the
tell you the
helmet
trick.
on.
What's the trick?
You get those sweet potatoes. We call them sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
The brownies.
Yeah.
The
Because
brownies.
the skate is brown,
Just-
the wheels
just
are
from-
orange, like the sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
brown on the outside, orange on the inside. But those skates, they only go two directions, forwards and backwards.
Exactly.
If you don't like shin splits, you want to get your own skates. And I got, Rydell's the best way to go. I tell anybody.
So if I don't die Saturday,
You won't die.
You won't
We
die.
got you.
No, we got
don't have me
got you.
traumatized now.
No, we
You
got
talk
you.
about mental health.
No, we got you.
I'm
We
already
got you.
dealing with a gentle mental, so
Hey.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
So we got you. This is what I'm saying.
I'm telling you that relaxing part. I'm like, you
Yeah.
know what?
It is.
Yeah, we
It
both
is.
need that.
Nobody goes in the
Yeah.
skating rink mad.
No,
No one comes to the skating rink
No.
upset. Nobody comes to the skating rink saying they want to fight. No, when you come to the skating rink, you're smiling because you know you're coming. There's a release. This is your happy place. This is your peace.
Yeah.
So when you come to the rink, it's all about letting go. It's not about, anybody else. It's about you. It's like I'm not thinking about nobody else. When I get out there, I'm thinking about me. I'm rolling. I'm just doing me.
But you know how true that is? Because when I was doing security up there,
Right.
it was a horrible place before I came. And I had to do some
House cleaning.
house cleaning. But that's what I use to keep the peace.
Yeah.
Like, you come here to have fun.
Yeah.
You don't come here to go to jail.
Nope.
Right.
I would take your ass to jail.
Right.
But I prefer you to come here and have fun.
Right.
And for the years I was there, I had barely any incident.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, because it was like, this is your place.
And
Right.
that's the thing with our events.
Yeah.
We've never had an incident. We've never had a fight.
And-
We've never had
Yeah,
anything
'cause
And
stolen.
I don't use that word,
Yeah.
that word she just used. With
Yeah.
the end, it ends with ever, you know,
Yeah.
because it's a jinxing
Thus
word.
far.
I understand what
You
you're
know.
saying.
Thus far, we haven't
I
had.
feel like if we don't put it in the atmosphere, it won't
Yeah.
be there.
Right.
We don't look for trouble.
Nope.
But I don't promote security. But when you come,
Yeah.
Yeah, we're there.
Yeah.
When is your event again?
November 19th.
November 19th.
November 19th.
Man, it's Bone from the Fifth Ward Circle of Life. I'm over here drinking this Agua Fresca's mango. What you got over there?
Yeah, this King Kelso, man. And I'm over here with this hibiscus.
It tastes good.
I love it.
I like this mango too.
I heard they have a strawberry. Have you tried that
I
one?
had that strawberry. The strawberry hit.
Like that?
Yeah,
All right. So I need to try that mango and the strawberry now.
you gotta try that.
What's the name of this joint?
Agua Fresca's.
What does that mean?
You tell me.
That's fresh water, baby. A Minute Maid.